Hello there, I'm Penny Melville-Brown from Baking Blind. I've been cooking across 6 continents, trying to show that disabled people can still do almost anything.
And stop.
Jennison was visiting me to cook all the way from Silicon Valley in California. And he explained why he doesn't really cook at all. Not because, like me, he's blind, but just because of his lifestyle.
As in my own experience, I was relatively kept away from the kitchen as a kid.
Yes.
More from a safety perspective. My mom was just nervous. Although she did bring me in to do manual labor and things.
Yeah.
But then obviously I did cooking because I had to eat over time. But it's not something over the last number of years that I've made a priority or just done, because life is fast, days are quick, and I just get home and I don't, the idea, it's more of washing the dishes and the implements afterwards of cooking than anything else. But if it's just for myself, I don't see a reason to make a huge production.
I did ask him how he feeds himself.
Because I can't think of anyone who actually cooks that I know who are friends.
Really?
Yeah, it's part of, I guess, a lifestyle. You leave the office, you go maybe for a happy hour, you grab a quick dinner, or you'll have dinner at the office. A lot of tech firms provide meals either free or at low cost. So you either get lunch and dinner or breakfast and dinner. The company I work at has breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And sadly, I think it's a trend amongst many. I think we've worked ourselves into this thing where we're busy professionals. I don't know how people with families do it, because they get home and then they need to, help people with homework, and it's just a lot easier. But I remember my mom back in the day. She'd come home from work and have to slave over a stove and cook food and stuff. But we've gotten rid of that. We live in this generation of convenience. Everything has an app. Everything is faster. People will cook on weekends.
Yeah. Our super cook friend John was about to teach us a really fast starter that would fit in with Jennison's way of living.
I've got Jennison with me from America, who's doing a couple of cooking days with me, but more importantly, I've got John with us, who's going to show us both what to do.
Do you hear that, Jennison? I'm more important.
I know.
Oh, you are when it comes to cooking today.
So what we're going to have today is one of my favourite starters, which is king prawns in chilli and garlic on a bed of shredded leeks.
Jennison was going to use the mandolin with the leeks, and John gave us some more tips.
Should we have a look, see what we got at the end, and then see what it looked like if we did it by hand? So it's pretty much the thickness we want.
Yeah.
May I have a feel?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's very fine. I do cut leeks fine, but not as good as that.
So I'm now in your predicament because the leeks are very strong and I can't see. And now I'm going to try and do this without slicing my fingers.
John supervised us both cooking the dish. We added some garlic and a little chilli. I was in charge of the leeks while Jennison rolled the prawns. John added lemon juice to the prawns and then covered the leeks with foil so they virtually steamed. Jennison drained his prawns through a colander.
Can we put the colander on that?
Put the colander on the plate.
A sieve, a drainer.
A drainer.
A drainer.
Colander!
Okay, put that onto the plate. And there's all that beautiful juice in there.
But all that delicious buttery prawn juice went back into the pan with the leeks so that it could all reduce down together.
So we're going to plate this up now, Penny.
Yep.
So we've got the leeks with the prawns and garlic sauce going in the bottom of the bowl.
So you're going to dress it with the sauce?
What sauce? There is no sauce.
Oh, you've drained all of that?
Oh, that's all gone.
We lost all that garlic.
All that garlic and butter is now in these leeks.
Oh, wow. And this 5-minute dish was done and ready.
What's the name of this starter then, John?
No idea.
Chili and garlic prawns.
With leeks?
Prawns à la jaune. Prawns à la jaune.
And Jennison gave his verdict.
Very good. Very good. This is very delicious.
It is excellent. Thank you,
And
John.
very easy to do.
Yeah,
Very simple.
really simple.
Next time, John shows us an outstanding way of making safe chips. And please do check out the sort of podcast with pictures on the YouTube channel, which is where Jenison and I were talking about accessibility and technology and how modern developments can make a real difference for people with disabilities.